What's good, your boy Q to the motherfucking G.O.D. We are back in the building, man, with Chris Dewey. Chris No Dewey. Yeah. I know the deal. I know the deal.
The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Gordon, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. Both teams have been building toward this one for a while, and it is here. A top 5 clash between two powers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami.
Something about this. It's something about this game, bro. I was fine before I realized I had to play. It's like my stomach feels like we're about to play real football. My stomach takes it seriously. Gets nervous. I swear, it's like as soon as you just like press like get closer, probably I was like, we're about to play this game. My stomach just started getting. Oh, that's crazy. I must have a love for the game, so I get the butterflies. You know, like like I swear I thought I'm tweaking, bro, but like nah. As soon as you started saying we about playing, I was like, nah, I think shit. And it's funny, I took a shit earlier today. Like, I already took one. This is like the second time. But now I feel like either I didn't do enough or I'm just nervous. I don't know. It's right when I'm about to start the stream. That's what I'm saying. I don't think. I know you don't think it, but like I get the same feeling like when I'm nervous. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I got that, like it's like an anxiety feeling. Like almost like.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like your stomach just feels unsettled for some reason. And then like I get into the game and I start to feel better, or after I take a shit or something like that. Sometimes I feel better. But it's like after I already settled down. It's literally like, cause this game really do like personally like I play. You say it don't matter, but like I play it, I don't like losing. So I guess the rush of that. And
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, so I still don't like losing. I still don't like losing. Like I mean, like it's like what you get is like not that. I'm just saying it's like it's not.
I don't know how to explain it. No, that's what I'm saying. When you said it, I know it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's more like queasy and stomach for me because it's like something I'm not expecting. Maybe.
No, it's just good competitive. It's competitive nature. That's how I guess. Even when I was playing soccer, yeah, I still got a little. I guess like a little. You would say nervous or anxiety before I play, but
like
then when I started playing, yeah.
So me personally, I think it's due to this. Like, streaming personally, I still get a lot of anxiety to like perform, performance anxiety sometimes. And knowing I'm good at something too, I know, the confidence or something like that. I don't know how to explain that shit, man. I don't know. It's just, this game in particular too. Like every other game is like, all right, no, I'm not gonna do this. Well, also, like I said, it's competition, so knowing you're playing against somebody. I be trying to fight through it, and I be like, this shit is distracting. I feel like I can Google it. Like, I'm not that big ass. But what's good, boy Q to the one from the GOD? I don't know if we even live.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up.
The red team is
and they
Black.
Desperately wanted to attempt
to
return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Miami's offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hurricanes.
They did like he, yeah, it looked like he did.
Scanning the field, it's Ward. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Unloads it downfield. And he's got it inside the 40-yard line. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that.
Yeah, I tried to hit it.
Before he steps out of bounds. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Ohio State's offense has the ball for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
With the catch, it's Ibuka. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Fights off the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he thought he was gonna keep going too. I ain't gonna lie.
Special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
On the run, it's Judkins. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score.
He just kept fighting, like, whatever it was. My teammate, your teammate, was all in the way.
In the opening drive, they keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TD.
He's on the Browns. I heard 2 names, and Puka. Oh. Man, they just kept fighting.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
It's kind of crazy, but I feel like this game brings out so many different things. I get cold. Like, I was not cold 2 minutes ago. I was literally just playing the game. If y'all see me, I don't know, this game is crazy. I was fine going into it. Maybe I was saying.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, what it could be.
Quarterback checking the play. Trying to find his man on first down. Steps away. He'll fire to his right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Breaks the tackle. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Buys a little time with his feet. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Still looking on the move. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a really nice job defensively, too, not giving up on the play, right? You didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. And this front seven defensively, they've got a lot of speed and athleticism, and they're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that.
You streamed right before and right after my class.
Roll that offense back out there. How big is this drive?
Yeah,
Scored a
happened to be
touchdown
good
the last
timing.
time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Howard. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Going to try to get it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They'll go hurry up here. From the gun, the running back has it. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Here's a first down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. They'll give it to him again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Running back searching for a hole. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
To the air, it's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to
if you the focus, it landed right on his head. Literally. Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it...
The Canes will kick it
Yeah,
away.
so if you just
First,
doing it on
we'll
the green,
start the second
the
half.
green team on the red team.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Might as well give it to him again. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Touch pass on the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Smashes through. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Quick pass on the jet motion. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense lining up quickly. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Buckeyes have it with... And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
Yeah, offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense.
That is crazy.
You
get that shit.
This is part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, you know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today. An absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the Canes want to move quickly.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
A strike downfield. Oh, they knock it free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Judkins. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Howard. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Why are you throwing so low? He's open. Give him a chance.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and
I think he had a low key, but it must have been.
And he's going to score on the interception.
Touchdown,
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Martinez on the carry. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Zings it complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They get to the line quickly. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done. They pick up the first down
on Ohio State, and he's Miami.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. First down to start the drive after the break. Back to the air one more time. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run, fires downfield.
That's my fault. I saw him coming back. I just never stuck with him.
And they swarm him under. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Ward. They're trying to get to it. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, he's looking downfield. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football.
Fires and picked off.
This outstanding game. This for me.
Good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
Coming after him. Now improvising. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Looking to buy time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
To the air, it's Ward. Throws to the wideout. And that is Interception number 3 on the day.
Yeah, he was going to either get hit, he was going to get knocked out.
Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Lining up to add another. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but
good defense
to do now. Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking for a man on second down. Going over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man. It's Martinez.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. He wants a big play here late. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Starting to feel a little pressure. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Number 8 is not playing. Number 8 is not having none of that shit. He said, yeah, you gonna throw this way? Give me. I was worried, so I was like, he might caught that. Maybe you just, yeah, this one you had to lead him a little bit more. The other one, number 8. I don't care what that is. I'm catching it.
We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break.
Yeah, he literally called him number 7 like our fastest player. He was behind.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Looking for room. It's Henderson. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. From the gun. Give on the inside. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards. but it'll be 4th and 3. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. The back goes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Ward. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, right there. Okay. Yeah, look, number 8, he would not play with you today. That nigga had 3 by himself. He would not play with you. He said, I dare you to throw behind him a little bit, nigga. It's fine. Because I was like, damn, how we got like 3, 4 picks? I wonder who had them all. Number 0 had that one off to the left, but number 8 had the rest of them. Number 8 was like, I dare you to throw over the middle to whoever you throw it to. But he was clutch. He was helping us stop them drives. I think he had 97 yards because he had one return at that day. Yeah, we didn't have that special. That's not crazy. Some of your plays would have been crazy if they won the game. It's just how much he had time. Like, there was so much time. I'll give this nigga time. Yeah, it needs to be ahead of him. Yeah, he gave him time to come back. He was open. I don't know. It was gold, just not ahead of him. The placement. Yeah, it was dope. That's all you're talking about, the fumble recovery. Oh, I see somebody. Oh, I'm about to punch it out right there. He was like, get off me. That's been a holding low key. This nigga on top of me. Shit. Punch that shit out. I'm surprised. Yeah, behind him again, yeah. That would have been a hard pass either way. He would have to dart that over him. He was kind of on him a little bit. This nigga was running around. Fucking, oh no, not this one. I thought it was the one you were running around. Nigga, I like. That right there, see, I went to swipe for it. Oh, I caught it. You might have touched on getting jumped.
No, it's kind of aggressive catch. And I guess when you put touchdown, it's
You literally got to throw it up, like in front of him, like you gotta turn your stick like that. You've done it before.
Yeah.
It's happened. It happened to the best of it. It happens to you. But it's funny though. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Look, we sent 2 majority of the game.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we were sending 2.
That's why I was getting sacked those times, because you weren't really sending pressure like that. So I was just trying to chill it. I wasn't really expecting it.
This one was like the broken cover. And after this, I was like, nah, we gotta switch sides. I don't like that. Niggas need to be covered the whole time. Niggas be getting uncovered and shit. That shit. So what we do is make it fair. Recently, it's been switching sides. So I was away. Whoever wins, you just, no matter what, if you win, you still gotta switch sides. Oh, another one. Let's see. I'm gonna play with that shit like that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You got a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul.
Nah, it's all like
guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will get us
So
underway.
I am the
with
purple team.
opening
Chris is the white
kickoff.
orange. Or like,
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be
it's more
stopped
like
at the
a
17.
dirty tan.
So LSU's
Like the
offense will
KD
start
that
this
came
game
out
off.
back in the day. You know what I'm
And
talking
here
about?
comes the big fella,
The Texas.
a staple
Yes,
of
yes,
this
yes,
aerial
yes.
attack.
But they're like, what?
And he's a guy that can line up
What
all
color was that? I
over the
didn't know what
field.
color
it
There's
was.
matchups
But what,
that
they
can
had a
win
name
to
on the
their
box.
advantage.
Like,
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. LSU quick to the line. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
That's caught. It's Lacey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the ground to try to move the chains. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
saw you moving. I was
So
like,
nice to
ah.
have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. He makes the connection. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, they'll take to the air. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. From the one, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. He's looking to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that's a great stop by this defense. Second down and goal, getting a lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for third down.
It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw.
I mean, you worried about the outside?
What? Two right?
No. In the inside? No.
I did. They didn't listen, I guess.
I saw you go like this. I saw your character come inside. That's what I wanted. I was like, if either you come to the running back,
head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off.
Get a little space for this. No, but that's what I'm saying. The middle where you was at, you was the linebacker. If you was worried about Lacey, you was inside. That's why I got it. If you would have been backed out, I would have probably had to go to the outside to the back.
And with the
but you moved and you like it was like this. You saw a running back on not that. Like you had to think about I might go back something. So that's what made you. If they should have scored play again, I'm sure.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have its first possession of the game. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
He's going to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
To the air, it's Ewers. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
That's a fumble. He's hit that ball on the fucking money.
The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. From the gun on third down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Shoots it to the left. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Using his legs, it's Blue. Open space at the 25.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They keep it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Ewers. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Looking for the score. Oh,
come on, get the hold on to that thing. Shit.
Hang on, it'll be 4th down.
That's funny. I ain't said nobody. I ain't said nobody at that pitch. So why nobody ain't get there? Everybody just sit there.
That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. When they get in the 2nd level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
Oh, good throw. Actually, right ahead of you.
The sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one,
yeah.
But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Damn, that shit dripped right over his face.
33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
With the catch, it's Durham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The give from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. LSU right back to the line. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to pass on second down.
Oh.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
He's going to pass on second down. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Obliterates him, still on the move. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the offensive line's fault. What a great job protecting him. This day game could have turned into a night game. He had so much time in the pocket. Got to understand your options. Where you go, 1 to 2 to 3. Get rid of the football. Don't sit back in the pocket, and definitely don't make a mistake when you have that much time to throw the football.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on second down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Bolden. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the ground, it's Blue. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half.
You just tuned in on the red. I'm the purple team, and this is the
and no
orange,
chance at a
brownish
return
team.
here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
It look orange to me, so
now
like they have jerseys that look very
orange.
Then their jersey
They're
color
going
is
to get
also
on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the
theirs
second
is
half.
it's Tennessee's.
So it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
To the air on first down. Dances away.
He
now
stopped.
He's going to send this one
He
deep.
called it because that was me. That was so awkward.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Picked off. Got room on the return. He'll go out of bounds at the 4-yard line, and he almost had a pick 6.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. LSU quick to the line. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Appreciate that.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Tigers are on the move. Going to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
On 3rd down, going up top. Get it out on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They'll try to pick up the first. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. LSU right back to the line. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Texas offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man. It's Blue. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Motion from the offense. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier.
You drop
and a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and
that's my favorite.
Is coming up.
You got that.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
The thing number 2 came in there. Number 2 said, "Get out of here! No, go!"
Couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down. They're in plus territory and now threatening to get the score.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
They want to just keep throwing it. Steps away to find some room. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. The sure hands, it's held. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll knock him down. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, working for 6. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Back to pass, it's Ewers. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down.
Gonna take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give.
I'm trying to get 3. I ain't trying to go to OT.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job. Forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This almost certainly to win the game. Thought he had it, and
how much more over can I fucking put it? I had it literally the max I could go. Like, what the fuck?
No, you probably have to get it all the way. Almost like you might have missed it. But
I pushed it all the way over the max I could go. I expect to miss that at all.
Offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You could have had it over with, nigga.
I tried. You think I intentionally?
Yeah.
I pushed this shit all the way.
I would have just.
I'm not
because you missed one earlier. So I would assume you would have just gave it more this way because either way you're gonna get it in the game.
How about a little free football?
I know that's crazy. It was close. Maybe you should have let a little less.
Finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys. So here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
I'm saying it has to be like if you're on this side, but not for this far. This far it changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta sometimes put it where you just had it. Actually,
never in doubt. And they go back on top. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. LSU quick to the line. Looking to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Durham. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime.
Good shit.
And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. And man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the
So
field,
LSU
right?
streak
The
is
windows are so much
continue.
smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time,
I didn't have to throw. I could have
ran,
ran.
just
It
didn't
was first
execute
down.
well enough.
It showed you like you had a good game. Came back, we just executed when we had to execute. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the chance. Woo. Look at look at that. It's looking bleak. Looking bleak. Get the 3. Gonna try to go for it. Defense, yeah, let your defense, yeah. I sold. I'm like first and 10, don't throw it. We could run it. And I said, now we might have the same play. Then he got stuck, like he didn't go out. So I'm like, oh, it's a bad ball now. Just a field goal. No, I'm not even made that. That's all. Chat. I'm supposed to say my bad. That's not you. It's you? Yeah. Yeah, got a weekend. Shit, it's fun. Especially that. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't show a lot. Didn't show a lot because it wasn't a lot really till the very end. Almost 3 out of 4. Just wasn't crazy. So it was a battle for the first half. Like 2 scores. 2 scores. Simple as a time shot. He like flying. Yeah, always like that. Yeah, and shit. Okay, they do have a point. Look at you come up a little bit. You play the up look. This is you. Lacey comes right behind you.
No, I put him.
I'm just saying.
Be on him. So
yeah,
I wasn't
he is. He's covering. He's covering him right here. This is how far he needs to go. This is how far you put him.
So that's him covering. You think that's him covering him?
I'm just saying. He's expecting somebody to be over him, which is supposed to be. But you went to the flat.
I had him manned up to him. He should have been on his ass right now. He's just staying right there.
Either way, you were.
So I wasn't.
I'm just saying. My point.
I wasn't worried about him because I put 2 guys on him.
My point, Chris.
That's why wasn't worried about him. So I was like, all right, he should be double coverage. I wouldn't.
That's probably they probably did double coverage if he's going to an out, but this route is an in route.
I manned him up. That doesn't matter.
He would send the man this way though.
But I'm telling you what I did. So that's why I wasn't expecting him to be open.
I'm just showing you what. I'm just showing you why we got. I'm just showing you.
I know, but I
was about to say.
Him up. I don't know
either
why
way, you moved upwards on the running back, which could have also left him.
Because he was.
Which would have also could have left him to be open over the middle in the same place as Lacey. That's all I'm saying. You should have stayed right there. That's all I'm trying to say. Personally, in your coverage, there's nobody. I get it. You wanted to cover the running back, if anything. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Look, he comes out.
Yeah.
Nobody's really on him. But
because that's his assignment.
But that's because you had everybody to the out. There's only 2 people out here. There's only 2. You got. I'm trying to show you what the breakdown is. 2 people is out here. Each side. Each side. There's 2 people out here, but there's 3 of your defenders staying right here to the outside. If anybody breaks out, 2 of them now staying there. 1 of them barely goes in.
They didn't do what I changed.
But you also are supposed to be the linebacker who's bringing anything that comes to you.
I know I should have stayed in the middle.
That's all I'm trying to say, because there's nothing else.
But I'm just saying, like, I had people on certain assignments that they didn't go on. So I was expecting something different than someone supposed. He should have been in the middle. He just stayed right there.
Not the dub either. I'm just
From the second split different, I'm not going to stand together. From the second, someone has to do that.
You put him on man. So you're not expecting him to get expecting him to follow him.
And where did he go? To the middle.
He literally had no other choice if this nigga isn't, if that's probably wasn't his full assignment. So I'm trying to say you might have had an assignment on somebody else. Because then you moved and didn't even cover the running back either the proper way. That's with the middle. They both went to the middle, that's what I'm trying to say. You moved out, and that's what made it clear space for me to throw. I get it, who you're waiting to, like, but either way, if he got broke, like, the reason why I'm saying that is, like, even if he was on man, that route is hard to cover. A slant route is about inward. So now he might be behind. At least he still had a chance to possibly catch the ball. I'm trying to.
You can't cover it though, but he didn't even attempt to. That's one thing. If he attempted to and then you beat him, all right, and then leave him home. That's a whole other essentially thing.
Someone's 9 o'clock, huh? I was saying after this game, if we play another one, it'll be at that time. Oh yeah, you off. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. I forgot. I think you got work too.
Qdagod is fire.
Huddy toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim flam, bim bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Rebels offense takes the field. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels in the hurry up. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man. It's Qdagod. Pressure coming. Oh, he dropped it! And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way.
And I tell you what, as a defense, you just got to stick with it. You got to keep playing, keep chasing. These QBs can do this. You watch them scramble around outside the pocket, gain some yards, but great job by the defense continuing to pursue, make the hit, cause the fumble.
Excellent field position here for the offense. From the red zone, it's Haynes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Setting up the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Back to pass, it's Qdagod. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
Quarterback checking the play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. With jet sweep pass. All kinds of running room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Alabama pushing the tempo. Touch pass on the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama! They'll try to add another to their lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he added the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an...
Oh, it's on the ground! High ball! Now the defense has got it going the other way. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown tie! And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Scanning the field, it's Dark. Gets it out quickly. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's back to throw on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB,
There was locked up. You'll watch replay. Everybody was a man-to-man. That shit was funny. I was like, whoever you're throwing to, it still was going to go knocked down. Who you throwing to? You say, okay, I see what you're saying, but I thought he was going on the street. But, yeah, he might have caught that if you would have threw that on time. Yeah, you're right, 100%. I see what you're saying. I had to see the replay. I didn't know who he was throwing. I just saw the sack, but, like, I saw him like this. I was like, he's not going to throw that because they're all bunched up. But your timing, I get it. The blitz still got there.
Into the tight windows. If it's not there, he throws it. Unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Offense set on first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The give is to Miller. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to pass, it's Milroe. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Getting some heat.
He just kept hit. He just kept rolling off. He kept going like this, nigga. I was wondering what was going on too. I'm like, what the fuck? Throw the ball already.
They're gonna get back in this.
This nigga got hit like 4 times. Back to back. That's what happened. They grabbed him. He just shoved off shit.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
On second down, looking to throw. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle.
That's a crazy ball.
And he will score! Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Best thing ever.
And how about the protection up front? The big fella's doing their job. He just sits in the pocket. Wide receivers break off their routes. He finds the open guy for the big play. Nice job of protecting your quarterback.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
To throw, it's Milroe. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Alabama pushing the tempo. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense with the scoop and score. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Tempo and overdrive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Milroe. A little screen to the running back. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He leaves it with his back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's caught. It's Bernard. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Bernard. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Bernard. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
I threw it behind him, though. If you see the replay, you be like, damn, he was looking, he was in the right spot, he just didn't turn. He should have had that.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over.
Right there, I seen him in the corner of my eye.
But it wasn't
darting into it. I was like,
it wasn't even supposed to go there. But I pressed the wrong button, so I was like, good luck. I was like, look, it was like,
good luck.
Yeah. I was like, whoever has it, has it. You know what I'm saying? Your man happened to
that. He could have went to
house. Yeah, he happened to turn, but he just I threw it like he took, like
in front of him.
Yeah, like something like that, some weird shit.
On the ground with the counter. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Oxford today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right?
Yeah.
Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
With the QB, though.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Oh, like it was a deflection. No, he fumbled twice, remember? The first opening drive, foul, knocked it out of his hand. Then you came to slide. Oh, knocked it out of his hand. That's why I'm up on it. I didn't even do much yet. I'm off it. It's like the most I've done on offense right here.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
They'll try the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Davis. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turns it on in midfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it.
Keep going for it big. You gotta go for it.
Defense right there, and they're set up at the 14.
That QB
It was the ball, nigga, like you were doing in the beginning. That's why I threw it to your big ass.
When you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful. And I don't even like quarterbacks who want to play quarterback.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes the handoff. It's Parrish. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Ole Miss! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
The inside handoff. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On third and short, the power run here. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Looking to throw, it's Dart. Moves away as he feels pressure. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
It looked like he was open for me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where about it. I was like, he open, wide open?
In the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let him make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The throw. Makes the catch. And he wanted to get that one in, but the defense able to force him out at the 2. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to take it away after scoring the touchdown.
You always do this shit. Maybe feel like comfortable when you say that.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
Well, maybe you still have to score 2 touchdowns. You have to fumble. I'm saying I'm just saying you have to do 2 touchdowns.
It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back the pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some...
Going deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd
like way too far. But now you waited.
Takes it the other way. And a big
you shouldn't have, because I was back there, bro. You should have. Like, right where you was at, right there, would have been good. I see what you're saying, but like that let me have a chance at the ball. And versus like if you just started it, because nobody was open.
I'm gonna rush the passer like crazy. I'm gonna put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're gonna have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
To the air. It's Milroe. The junior quarterback frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Alabama! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. And it's incomplete despite some serious...
Nah, he's supposed to put him on the bench. He tired.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is
he might have had a run.
Right, like they just
I was wondering if he
been
was
in
going
a
to tackle
rhythm.
him, but he didn't.
They haven't got it going. And
that's poor tackling. You're supposed to tackle him even if you didn't catch the ball. You fuck the ball. You just sat there and watched it. Why didn't he be guarded? This is ready for 30 yards.
That people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Dart. He's going up top here late in the game. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes that Alabama offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the X. Going for it all. Hits him in stride at the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. He's looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to get to it. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong.
Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Going for it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
I'm surprised
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
Oh, in the home team?
So that's
Am I
going to do
giving
it for
too
us.
much
For
power
Jesse
to
Palmer, David
bosses?
Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so
Oh,
long. This has been another presentation of EA
I
Sports
shouldn't
College
wait.
Football.
It was dominant, man. Should have 50. Oh, that's not gonna go. Yeah, we didn't throw no RP. We didn't get no RP. Huh? I did? Oh, yeah. Who's your team right now? I thought I did. I don't think you recorded. Oh, right here. So, I couldn't see. I swear I just went down the whole list. I did not see that. I was like, hey, wait. But he's all the way at the ball. Yeah, that's why it was a bad ball, because you tried to, like that play was bad for him. He still was kind of there. He was pretty blanky. Yeah, that's pretty. I said pretty. Like, he was, like, from right here, look, from right here, this is still his chance to get the ball, because he's more athletic than probably. Right now, based off what I'm seeing, even if it was ahead, he might have put a hand up. Unless you threw it, like, right in this.
I don't know. He just threw a better ball, but I don't think he was. I think he was locked up. That's what it was. Like there he was, like you have to anticipation.
From here,
He started breaking off.
I'm just saying, yeah, I get it if you threw a great ball, but that was off back foot.
I know.
You have to throw him out right now.
I can throw that shit out to the left. Out to the left.
I can hear you. You can throw it there. Yeah, that's all it's happening. That's how it's good.
What's up, Jimmy? Okay.
This shit is crazy. This nigga ran from everywhere on the one, coming across, then goes all over. Like he's with him, and then start burning. Oh my god. Ball was amazing, bro. That was good, bro. Just so he did it, but that was just, he's fast as hell. I think that's the number one wide receiver in the state. I don't know how to play, but he's trying to sit. I'm like, you might miss that. You fuck that shit. Jump. I play up. Stride. Talking about this one. Like, y'all recovered this one. I took that back for a touchdown. Yeah, I did have one. I had some luck in that third quarter. I was like, what the fuck? The sack. And then back to back, like, you know, scored. Or almost scored. Back to back. Just the one you want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, well, no, it's not.
Okay.
That was just a screen. I want to say, because this is definitely the one where he looked like this kind of crazy shit. I see that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, right here. Like,
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's a rush. No, me, I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this going there. Slide. You just got to slide her, dude. Give you. That's what happened to me. So they won't let you slide if you get that quarter like that. Pop that shit out. For him to get on his feet and run it. Shit. Yeah, man, okay. Look at this though. That nigga said, I was surprised. They don't normally catch those like that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they might not have the one in the we looking for a touchdown going on. The touchdown was like on your goal. I had two passing touchdowns. Just they got your passing touchdown on that one. That was the screen. There was another one where it's Jalen Moore, so there gotta be Jalen Moore touchdown. I don't think it's
Yeah, so you got Jalen Moore, pass rush for 200 yards. It's probably at the bottom. Right here, Jalen Yard, probably. It's a pass. So unless it's unless it was a jet touch pass.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I didn't know they had this one. It's so messy. Two fucking interception. I was like, shit. I was like, run the ball, boss. I'm tired of running the ball. Let's try to get past this. I was like, you should have scored that one. Nigga. You should have fought this shit off. Yeah, right here. It's right here. This nigga's open! Open! I didn't think I pressed the wrong button, but I was thinking I could squeeze this in here. You moved just right on time. I was just hoping I squeezed in there, but I should have went underneath. I think this is the one that we got right back after. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the one right after. All right, well. So you don't see the one literally. This one. I was looking for a Jalen Moore touchdown. It was all I'm looking for. Another Jalen passing a touchdown. That's what it was. And I feel like I'm getting closer to where we're not supposed to be. 15 yards. That other one that we saw might have been in. Because I don't see another one from him. You. Jalen Moore, 1 yard, recovery, fumble, touchdown. Now we're back to like closer to where we were. Big Jalen Moore pass 6 yards. Bam. 1 yard, miss. Jalen Moore, 14 yards. I think the other one that we saw at the top might be it. Not this one. This is the screen.
This is screen. That's the. So we didn't see another one.
That's all I was saying. Remember the other one? He threw 2 touchdown passes, but they didn't. They probably didn't show the other.
Usually have the touchdown passes. I mean, like touchdown.
He got 2.
No, we have before you see it.
26, the running back.
Okay.
So, yeah, they probably don't have that. Right here, it might be. Okay, no, that's a rush.
That's not.
Did I get into the end zone on that one?
No, you didn't run them.
Oh, maybe right here.
That's one pass. Okay, then the screen pass.
Yeah, the screen pass. Yeah, because it was 4th and goal, and you was like, what the? He was like, nigga, he could have took it back to the house. Remember?
No, but that wasn't, you didn't score on that.
Yeah. You was mad at him because I scored right here. It was like 4th and goal, and I threw the wrong, like, to the outside, just like how you did, and I intercepted it with the running back. Look. Oh, you right. No, I did score. It's just a touchdown, 2-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think that scenario was.
Let's wait. No. His name wasn't. This is number 5.
Yeah.
This is something Bernard. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, the one at the top there probably
was the running back.
Was the running back? Yeah. Well, wasn't his name James Miller?
Yeah.
But he had this. I'm lost now.
Remember, they had the screen pass and
Bernard had the
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right, chat, man. Thank you for everybody for stopping by. That's about 9 o'clock, like I said, by the time we stop.
I did say that.
Yeah. I was looking, I was like, if we normally play 2 games, it takes about 3 hours or 4. Depending how long the game goes. If we go into fucking overtime, like Chris wanted to go every fucking time, they always try to make a comeback, bro. It's like he like playing from behind or some shit. He's like, I'm ready. 4th quarter, I'm ready, coach. We made adjustments. I'm like, damn, why you gotta make me sweat? Like, it literally was 21-24 at like by the end of the third quarter, something like that.
Going to half.
Or the half, yeah. No, you
was third.
Oh no, yeah, you're right, because you had a terrible first half. First half, 21-0. Second half came back in. Like, not even the second half, second quarter, you come back in. Score. Then do something at the end, score, make it 21-24. And then the fourth quarter, you kind of like let it go. Yeah, we was running the ball pretty well. At first you were stopping it, but I started to see we could slip through this big motherfucker. This nigga kept hitting the line. Y'all niggas kept like dead popping up in my shit. I was getting mad. Like, I was like, I can't run this ball with this nigga in my face. Yeah, chat, man. Shout out to let me see who was here. Shit, I'm about to go play Adulta after this. I just go right back to playing that. I don't even stream it. I'm just play. But we ain't had that many people here. So we had Marcus, Behemoth, and Qdagod. Shout out to everybody who joined. Shout out to who came in first? I think. And Luke. Shout out to Luke. Luke also pulled up. Luke came in number 1. Marcus came in number 2. Qdagod came in number 3, and Behemoth came in number 4. Appreciate everybody joining. Shout out to Chris for being here as well. And yeah, I'm gonna have some more news for y'all tomorrow. Ram Sa and W Stream. That was almost